today's video I will share with you my tiramisu recipe from Italian grandma. It's delicious, authentic tiramisu, step-by-step recipe. It's incredible. You have to try this recipe. You just have to. It's incredible. So tasty. We always starting a tiramisu with making espresso because our espresso need to cool down completely before we can use it. So that's why this will be our first step. We're gonna start with 5 large eggs. We're gonna put them in whole to our bowl. 5 large eggs. We're gonna add 200 grams of granulated sugar. We have in here 200 grams of granulated sugar. Now we're gonna mix everything with the hand mixer. Mix it with a hand mixer for 1 minute only. You don't want to over mix it. Our eggs after 1 minute with sugar. Okay, in a pan we got cold water in here. Once it's boiled, we're gonna put a bowl with our eggs and sugar mixture, and we're gonna mix it for 5 more minutes. Remember that the water shouldn't be touching your bowl from the bottom, and it should start boiling. You can see here our sugar and eggs has doubled in size. Got whole bowl now. Okay, now we have removed our eggs from the gas. We need to cool it down, and we're gonna mix it for another 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of our coffee liquor. Straight in, and our mascarpone cheese. We've got in here 1 kilogram of mascarpone cheese because there's 250 grams in each. Okay, now we're gonna mix this. It's ready now. We need 500 milliliters and need to cool it down completely before adding. Okay, now to our eggs, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of our coffee liqueur, original. It smells amazing. It's not too strong, but you definitely don't need more than 2, so kids can eat it. Now we're gonna add also a mascarpone cheese, all of it, and we're gonna mix it. Nice and creamy. And I can see now that I don't have any chance to mix it all together in this bowl because there will be not enough space. I have to move it to a bigger dish to mix it all. Completely different story. Look, 100% I will have enough space. I have to move it to the pan. Okay, now I'm gonna mix it together for 3 minutes with a mixer, of course. Until nice and creamy. We've got in here 240 milliliters of whipping cream, or you can use heavy cream. I'm gonna mix it until whipping cream. In here you can use heavy cream. Okay, as you can see in here now our cream is stiff, so we're gonna add it all combined with a spatula. We are not mixing now, we are not using a mixer, remember. We can just try gently combine both ingredients. So we're gonna be adding the cream spoon by spoon to the rest of this one, cheesy cream. Okay, our cream is now ready. We're gonna put it to the fridge for 1 hour, and in the meantime we're gonna prepare our biscuits. Okay, our coffee is now ready because it's completely cold. So I've got in here around 450 milliliters of completely cold coffee. This one is Italian espresso coffee. As you've seen previously, I made it in an Italian espresso machine. That was really cool. So if you don't have one, you can use just the regular coffee machine and just use espresso option, because this coffee is supposed to be nice and strong. That's important. So you want good quality Italian coffee. You need to make sure the coffee is completely cold. This is a must when making tiramisu. Don't make mistake like some that your coffee is hot or warm, because it's not gonna work. You're gonna destroy all your ingredients and your biscuit gonna soak in and fall apart. So don't do that. Just listen to what I say and make sure you use completely cold coffee. Okay, now we're gonna add to our coffee 2 tablespoons of a coffee liqueur. So 2 tablespoons we're adding into our cold coffee now. Okay, now we're gonna add 100 grams of brown sugar. There's 2 types of brown sugar. There's a light brown sugar and there is a dark brown sugar. We're adding, as you can see in here, light brown sugar. So we're gonna add it to our coffee straight in and mix it well to dissolve it, kind of. When you mix your coffee, there shouldn't be any sugar lumps in here. It's all dissolved, even though coffee is not hot. And now you can try your coffee mixture. You will notice that it's well balanced. It's perfectly balanced, I would say. And the liqueur, you shouldn't overuse the alcohol and use it too much, because it should be perfectly balanced. Now we want to add 2 tablespoons of good quality cacao powder. So I'm gonna be using that one. Wild cacao powder is the best cacao I ever had. So it's very natural cacao powder, this one. So we're gonna add 2 tablespoons straight in and mix well. Okay, now we've got our coffee mixture. We've got our dish. It's quite a big dish, but that's perfect dish for tiramisu. And then we've got our biscuits. I've got in here 400 grams of biscuits, as you can see in here, lady fingers. So 400 grams, the packet was 427 grams in total because of a package as well. But we'll see how much I'm gonna have left, so you will know how much you need. And then we've got a stiff cream from the fridge. So first what we're gonna do, we're gonna coat the biscuit in a coffee mixture, put it straight in here, and then we're gonna put the cream on top of the biscuits again, and then cream on top, and that's it. One packet like this, we've got 4 biscuits packets like this. So we've got 4 of them. This is how they look like, and on top we're gonna have some sugar, and we're gonna be coating them in the coffee, and then putting them sugar up in a dish. Put your dish like this. You got your coffee, you got your biscuit. So we've got a biscuit. And up. No longer than that. This is very important. You don't keep it long, as you can see, in and out. Your biscuit has to be, honestly, don't even keep it too long, in and out. And they have to be very close to each other. And we're gonna finish. I'm gonna keep going. Don't want to bore you to death, people. As you can see in here, so we've got this layer of them that way. Both form is that way. So this layer up, and then we've got 2 in here, 2 in here, and there is a 1 in half. Now we're gonna add cream. Half of that cream gonna go on top. We're gonna smooth it out, and then we're gonna do the same with another second layer of biscuits. We're just gonna have 2 layers of biscuits. So cream going in. Okay, we've got first layer of biscuits and a cream on top, and now we're gonna do the second layer exactly the same. Now we have to move a dish this way, and then we're gonna coat biscuits in a coffee, and we're gonna put them this way. So different way. Okay, we'll do that, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, we finished with the biscuits. As you can see in here, I had to break them in here on this side, but we're gonna put now nice layer of cream on top, and I was left with 1.5 packet of biscuits, so not too bad. Okay, now a few important things about tiramisu. The first one is that we're gonna leave this in the fridge now, cover with a cling film. Leave it in the fridge for about 2-3 days, ideally. In the fridge for 2 days. And then we're gonna add cocoa powder on very top. We do not want to put cocoa powder now when it's going to the fridge for 2 days, because it's gonna taste bitter. So just put a cling film over it and throw it to the fridge for 2 days, and then it's gonna be ready to enjoy. It's gonna taste delicious, and then once we took it out, we're gonna put cacao powder on. It's the next day. Now we're gonna with cacao powder, gonna put it on top. We're gonna sprinkle it on top, and we can serve it. Okay, our tiramisu is ready now. We have dusted with cacao powder, and now we're gonna cut it so I can show you how it looks inside. Okay, that's our tiramisu inside. It's delicious, as we tried it. You have to try this recipe for sure.